Live from Fix Plaza on 42nd Street, it's the Fix 11 News at 5.
Democratic representatives say that while they were allowed inside Delaney Hall for an inspection, they were not allowed to speak with detainees. Representative Monica McIver says she'll be fighting that decision. Thanks for staying with us. I'm Kaidi Tong. This visit came hours after hearing in Newark about conditions at the controversial detention center. Fix 11's Katie Corrado attended that hearing.
It was standing room only for this hearing inside of Newark City Hall, where speakers again reiterated claims of inhumane conditions inside Delaney Hall, calling once again for the facility to be shut down. U.S. Army veteran Adam Marshall recounting the day he was detained by ICE.
I did not carry protest signs, I did not antagonize ICE agents, and I wore red crosses on the front and rear of my jacket.
Marshall says he was acting as a medic outside Delaney Hall last month when ICE agents detained him for reportedly carrying bear mace. He says he's never owned or used it and tried to explain he was a veteran.
An Air Force Master Sergeant showed me a phone picture of himself in uniform, and he gloated, "I bet you thought ICE couldn't arrest American citizens."
Marshall says he was eventually released with a warning in an abandoned industrial area of Newark.
I wish to raise the highest level of alarm. New Jersey's human trafficking laws have been flouted by DHS agents. The constitutional protections against illegal search and seizure, the right to due process, and the right to a speedy trial simply do not apply at 451 Doremus Avenue.
He sat alongside activists and Newark Mayor Ross Baraka during a hearing with Democratic lawmakers about conditions and oversight at Delaney Hall.
The best way to solve this problem is to close Delaney Hall.
Newark is suing Delaney's operator, Geo Group. Mayor Baraka says they are wasting city resources.
They've even called 911 saying that there were people being assaulted, and the police came down there and found no one being assaulted.
Baraka himself was arrested outside the facility last year. Councilwoman LaMonica McIver is also facing 17 years in prison, accused of assaulting federal officers during a confrontation outside Delaney Hall last year.
We will keep standing up for detainees and the peaceful protesters at Delaney Hall. We will keep standing up to ICE's violence. We will demand accountability for from this administration, and we will shut down Delaney Hall.
The head of New Jersey's ACLU also testified, pointing out that the most important voices weren't able to be heard today, those of the detainees, and he is calling for legislation to uphold due process. Reporting outside of Newark City Hall, I'm Katie Corrado, Fix 11 News.
And after weeks of protests outside of that trouble